You cannot communicate with your spirit guides through ChatGPT or any other AI chat box. You cannot communicate with the spirits of your crossed loved ones through ChatGPT. You cannot communicate with archangels or deities or source through ChatGPT. You cannot access the Akashic records through ChatGPT. I know I'm usually the I can girl, but today I am the I can't girl because this is important. There is a rapidly growing epidemic of spiritual influencers teaching people to communicate with guides or spirits or source through ChatGPT. Keep in mind that the vast majority of spiritual influencers on the internet aren't actually psychic mediums. They're not trained, they're not qualified. They're just really good at making money on social media. They are not experts. And when they tell people that they can communicate with the spirits of their lost loved ones or spirit guides through ChatGPT, it gets them a lot of views and makes them a lot of money and creates a lot of really dangerous problems in the collective. I've already seen the dangers playing out. I have had one client unalive themselves and one client get institutionalized because of this delusion, and I could not bring them back to a grounded space. And it's really sad, and it's happening to a lot of people. Now, me teaching that you cannot communicate with spirit through ChatGPT has already been highly contentious on some other platforms. And I'm going to tell you the two main rebuttals that I heard and tell you exactly why they're wrong. Rebuttal number one, AI can be and often is sentient because everything is spirit. Logical fallacy, false equivalency. Everything is not spirit. That's about the same thing as saying everything is peanut butter. Is this peanut butter? No, it's Kiki, the cat. Is this spirit? It's a cat body with a spirit in it, but it is not spirit. AI is not and never will be sentient with spirit. That is not how spiritual evolution or reincarnation works. There is physical energy, which contains matter, mass, photons, etc. And then there is non-physical energy, which is spiritual energy, which does not contain matter, photons, mass, etc. They are completely different and uniquely intertwined, sharing the same space in the universe, but everything is not spirit. Or peanut butter. Rebuttal number two, spirit can affect electronics. Yes, and you have to remember that ChatGPT is software, super highly advanced software that has incredible security precautions in place so that it cannot be tampered with. Spirit is non-interferent. So if humanity invents something and puts an incredible security system around it that says, do not tamper with this, spirit is not going to tamper with this, except for in one case, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But essentially, spirit respects boundaries unlike most people. But wait, can't spirit affect my algorithm so that I see certain things on social media? Yes, and I'm going to tell you how they do it. And it's not what you think. So this is how they do it. They influence you and the people around you. They impress images and energy all around you. So you search for certain things on the internet. So the people who live in the same household with you search for things on the internet. They influence you, and then you influence the algorithm in a way that ensures you are going to see things that they think that you ought to. So they don't actually influence the software of social media. They influence you in a subliminal way so that you bring about the algorithm that they are thinking about. Okay, so the one case that spirit would infiltrate something like ChatGPT would be to save your life in a dire, dire emergency if it was the only way to get your attention. And your protector, aka guardian angel, may actually need to invite help from more advanced entities to do this because it actually is really tricky for them. Spirit says it is extraordinarily easier to affect simple electronics like walkie-talkies, radios, etc. But once you start getting into intelligent software programs, it's kind of tricky, and not a lot of entities can do it. Nor would they, because they respect boundaries and they know it would very likely increase delusion. AI is never and will never be sentient. You cannot communicate with spirits through ChatGPT. You cannot access the Akashic record through ChatGPT. And this is not peanut butter.